Minot has come out of the cold to set new records. This guy's called AJ, and we'll show you why he's got baseball scouts buzzing. And ESPN's national basketball champions have done something no other team has ever accomplished. You'll find out what it is on SSA.
Subscribe to the Orlando Sentinel and you have something new to look forward to every day. From Sunday's TV Time to Friday's calendar with complete entertainment and movie listings. Plus, it's a great way to see what's in and what's out. You can always use it to hunt down a bargain or keep a close eye on the game. So no matter how you look at it, it pays to read the Sentinel. We'll even give you something to laugh about.
Never knew a pickup could be such fun till I drove number one.
A lease payment of just $179 a month guarantees Ford Ranger's gonna stay number one. And your $179 gets you a Ranger loaded up with air conditioning, AM/FM stereo cassette, and lots more.
Your Southern Ford dealers, we put the country on the road.
The Zamboni guy? Oh, he's good. His name's Leslie Germain. Players call him Buff. Fans love him. They go crazy for him, especially during the playoffs. The upper deck is always chanting, Boney, Boney, Buffer, Buffer, woo! Most I get is, hey, jerk, get off. Something like that. Hey, bonehead or jackass guy, get off. Or bring on the hockey guys.
When you live in the snowy Northeast and you're one of the best sprinters in the country, sometimes you have to go to extremes just to get in a good practice. For Stacy Minot of New Rochelle High in New York, that means the school hallway. Hey, if it works. Stacy is the New York State champion in the 100-meter dash and has a few other accomplishments. I'll let her tell you.
I've been state champion 3 times now in the 55, and I won the state championship in the 100 and 200 last spring. Pretty good times. So. And 3rd in the nation in the 55.
Coach Capion first worked with Stacy in 7th grade. At that point, he wasn't sure she would come this far.
She's been one of those kids that you say, well, how much better is she going to get? And as the years go along, I've seen her improve to the point where she's reached her promise and reached national caliber times.
She's a junior now, and the potential is limitless. The summer will be busy. She's off to the Junior National Trials in Tallahassee, Florida, then the New York State Championships in Glen Falls, and then to Colorado Springs, Colorado to train at the Junior Olympic Training Center. She's in demand, but likes it that way.
I don't really miss the parties and the friends and the phone and all that, because I know that in the end it's going to pay off, and all this, I look back on it and smile.
Well, she's got another year, then it's time for college. She's loved her time at New Rochelle, but would prefer to practice outside when she can, and will likely head down south. Next on SSA, our hometown heroes set a few records of their own. We'll hoop on the hill with our national champions next on SSA.
Enjoy basketball's outrageous king in this spectacular new video, Sir Charles. It's the amazing adventures of Charles Barkley, and it's free with your paid subscription to Sports Illustrated. Sir Charles, call now and get an emotional, intimate, and power-packed look into one of sports' most fascinating personalities. Through rare footage, you'll follow the bouncing Barkley from high school to college and the pros as he goes from super kid to superstar. Get the inside story from a guy who doesn't pull any punches.
No one player can guard me, and y'all can write that down.
He's the one and only Sir Charles, free from Sports Illustrated. Call now, and you'll also get this collector's NBA Jam Session cap free with your paid subscription. Get 54 issues of SI, including the 2 big football previews for only $1.47 an issue. Save over 50% off the cover price. Call now and get your Barkley video and Jam Session hat free from SI. There is no one like Charles Barkley, and there is nothing in the world like Sports Illustrated. Get into it.
Don't get me started. Willie Mays. All right, forget it, I'm started. 2 leagues, 6 divisions, day games, night games. Let's have dawn games. Wear pajamas, get in free.
Pancakes, get your red hot pancakes.
Listen to me. Baseball first, everything else second. That's my motto. Ask the X. No, don't. Barry Bonds, first earring wearer in the hall. Heard it here first. Barry's back. This mark from my car when he threw it at me. Collectible. Big swing. Bunt. I never miss a game.
Sunday and Wednesday night baseball, only on ESPN.
You won't find any skyscrapers, no bright lights. In fact, there is only one road into town. What you will find, however, is a school named Oak Hill Academy. And at Oak Hill Academy, you will find SSA's #1 ranked basketball team for the 1993-94 season. It was another banner year for the school from Mouth of Wilson, Virginia. Their 2nd consecutive SSA National Championship, the first ever back-to-back champions in the history of SSA. And what did it take for this bunch to win it all? Not by playing homebodies. They beat teams from, now get this, 11 different states, traveled over 15,000 miles, won tournaments in Alabama, Virginia, California, and Maryland.
The exposure that they get through the basketball program is obviously a very good source of us for, attaining kids, and they like the exposure, the travel. And this is ACC country, and to have Jerry Stackhouse and Jeff McGinnis go to North Carolina last year was something that we were really proud of, and they had a great freshman year, both of them, and so hopefully the 5 kids that are going to Division I this year will have the success that the other guys have had.
This year's team was 30-1 and led by point guard Curtis Staples, and lead he did. He averaged 24 points a game and nailed 164 three-pointers. He's off to the University of Virginia, but he's leaving a program behind that plans to reload and go for the three-peat. The SSA Hometown Hero is brought to you by Coca-Cola Classic. Always the real thing, always Coca-Cola. And one more time, congratulations to all the guys at Oak Hill Academy. I'm telling you, that place is little itsy-bitsy stuck up in the middle of nowhere, but they can play some hoop. All right, time for us to take a break right now. We'll be back in just a bit with more of SSA. Stick around.
This ESPN program is brought to you by Calcium-Rich Tums. Tums helps wipe out heartburn and give you calcium.
Do you have fresh fruit salad, yogurt? Okay, what vegetables do you have?
French fried, home fried, and mashed.
Do you have anything that's good for me?
How about Tums?
If I don't eat your food, I don't need the Tums.
But you do. Tums has calcium.
Do these? No. They have aluminum and magnesium. Of these, only Tums helps knock out heartburn.
Ow! And gives you calcium.
Something my body needs anyway. What the heck? Give me the burger with everything, including the Tums.
Calcium-rich Tums.
Teva. Amphibious utility sandal. Free your feet. Your mind will follow. Teva, the sports sandal.
When sports cream? When arms are sore. When legs ache. When muscles hurt. Why sports cream? Massaging sports cream in brings fast pain relief. No medicine-y smell. No odor. Why sports cream? Because it works.
People think hockey players are big, mean thugs. Actually, we're very civilized people. Take this little guy, for example. How many of you know the best way to serve him is in a prune cognac sauce? Kidding, just kidding. Come on, I'm kidding.
His name is A.J. Pierzynski. A.J. is short for Anthony John, but there is nothing short about this Major League Baseball prospect from Orlando, Florida. He stands 6 feet 3 inches, weighs 225 pounds, and he's the catcher for Dr. Phillips High School. That's right, I said he's a catcher, the prototype catcher of the future, big and strong. Playing the position of catcher suits him just fine.
I used to play shortstop when I was in Little League and stuff, and then when I was about 8 or 9, I got bored because, I like to be involved in everything. Pitcher and catcher were always involved, and I couldn't pitch. I was too wild. So, I just asked to go behind the plate, and then I've stayed there ever since. I like to be in charge, and that's the place to be if you want to be in charge.
Being a Panther at Dr. Phillips carries a lot of weight for those who want to be on the baseball team. They've had 3 #1 picks the last 6 years of the Major League Baseball draft. A.J. was well prepared. Former Panthers include Brian Barber, a pitcher with the St. Louis Cardinals organization, and Johnny Damon, an outfielder with the Royals, currently in Wilmington, North Carolina. A.J. says with scouts and college recruiters all over the place, he doesn't notice them.
When I'm playing, I don't think about it. That's the last thing on my mind. I'm thinking about, I'm all in the game, and I'd notice them before the game starts, like when we're stretching or warming up, and like all of our other players, like what teams are here, because I've either talked to them in my house or they've called me, and so I'll tell them who they are, and then they all get nervous and stuff, but I don't even think about it. That's the last thing in my mind.
He's got the tools. He's got a strong arm, got hits with power from the left side. Great defensive catcher, good receiver, works pitchers real well. He's got all the tools.
And because he plays the game so well, teammates say when they make mistakes, A.J.'s usually there to bail them out.
That's what he's there for. He works hard. In practice, he'll go back there, take 30, 40 blocks of practice, just to work on that. So, even if I have a couple bad pitches, I know he'll be there, and do his job.
And he's getting the job done off the field as well. He's carrying a 3.9 grade average and popped a 1240 on the SAT.
I've worked really hard off the field and in the classroom to keep my grades up. My mother pushes me a lot. She thinks that's way more important than what I do on the field, and so she really wants me to strive. And then she started me like when I was in elementary, and then ever since then she hasn't really had to push me. I do it all myself.
Playing with A.J. can be hazardous at times. So far this season, he's put 3 teammates in the hospital.
One guy, I gave a concussion, the pitcher, Danny. I was picking the guy off at second. I was a little low of a throw, and he just didn't get out of the way and hit him in the head. And then today, I broke our shortstop's finger. He got his bare hand in on the glove and just broke his finger. He's out for the season now, so.
Well, his teammates at Tennessee better look out. He's headed there next year. That's if the Major League doesn't come a-callin' in the upcoming draft.
I love to play for the Braves.
Well, now's the time of the season that we hate to say goodbye. Sounds like a cliche, but it is the end of our regular season here on SSA. Look for the best ofs SSA periodically throughout the summer, and then we'll see you again in September for an entire new season. So until then, try not to get sunburned, but do have a good time and do be good. We'll see you, everybody. Awards.